Hey y'all! Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in again. Okay, it's Friday night. We're gonna get it in. I'm gonna talk about a few things. I hope you stick with me through the whole show. We're only gonna be about an hour. It's gonna be a short night tonight. Okay, I just want to recognize a few things, talk about some stuff, and just keep it moving. Okay. But first, what I want to do is celebrate Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. So yay! Happy birthday, Martin Luther King Jr. to you. It's for you because change has come. Let me tell you, you set and paved the way for us, and we are. It's still we have a lot of work to do, but I think change has come. I think there has been change. It's not as bad as it used to be. I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, but we still have a lot more to do, and that's why we are counting on the young brothers and sisters that are coming up now, young kids, the millennials, to take the baton and keep it moving. Okay, you have to stand for something because it's going to be your generation where you can keep going with the change. We're not 50s. You know what I'm saying? Look, I've done. I'm being the millennials carry it through. But anybody in this world, anyways, when you're on this earth, get yours. You got to get yours no matter what. And you know what I'm saying? It. Let me ask y'all something. It's going to come to my black folks. Is it time for us to just quit worrying about not forget about my ancestors, but worry about what we be trying to get reparation, and some of us are holding a grudge or holding stuff on us because of what our ancestors went through. It's time to move on. It's 2021. It's time to get the knowledge. It's time to get it's time to get the morale. Okay, you can just go back to where our ancestors were with family time, love, and dedication and commitment. So we need to do that, and we can move forward. This year, I mean, look at all the people of color that's on the Senate seat. Okay, okay. And we're gonna play a song called Georgia, Georgia, and that's dedicated to Georgia because y'all did y'all thing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because of y'all, there's a difference. Okay. So, but we are gonna go ahead and talk about Martin Luther King's birthday. Let's see you now. Is he up? Huh? Yeah, put it back up. Okay. Martin Luther King. I'm not going to get into the whole shebang of the speech and all that, but we know that he, made his speech. But what I'm worried about now is our leaders now. Who do we have now to move forward, to carry his legacy? Because I forgot his cake. Oh, I can't forget his cake because nice cake. Here's his cake because if you notice, the black children, the black people, and the white have come together. We have joined together. Okay, we have. Let me tell you, and I tell you, there's mixed kids all over the place. So we join together. We come together. We're getting our seats where we're supposed to be. So this is to you. Okay, we're doing our thing, and we gotta keep it moving. You don't want to slice of cake later? Okay, I did that because that's just the Valley Rose. It's nice to, even though he's passed on, that we still carry his legacy. We still talk about what he's done, and we're trying to get better. My brother, just to get off the subject a little bit, he has COVID right now, so that's why I'm covered up. So I hope that you guys can hear me because I'm going to be covered up. So I'm trying to talk louder, okay? But so as we move forward, we need some leaders. We need some leaders to step up. Now, who we have? That Ashton. I think that's the only one really. We have Farrakhan, but I don't know if he's really for us. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But we need some leaders. We need some role models, okay, to look up to, and we need a lot of men that don't have families. Take on, be like a big brother to some of the youth that's coming up, okay? And teach them about the history, about our history, the real history. And get them educated and empowered to want to really do something, be something in their life. Because there's a lot of single parents, a lot of brothers that are working, and they can't really get to their sons and train them and talk to them, like they want to. Even though the COVID, some of them are in home now, training and doing their work at home. Still, you don't really have time to really do knowledge. But I remember back in the day, there was this program. It was called the Big Brother program. And even in churches, there would be like some of the single churchmen will come and take a young gentleman out and play basketball or something like that. Kind of be like a father figure to him, so just so he can mold, be molded a little bit as far as gentlemen. I think that's where a lot of us got away because this world. I don't know where the change came in, but a lot of our men aren't men. They're men, but they got to be, men. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not down to buy. I'm not saying anything. That's another story, another day, and another show. Okay. So, but with that being said, I just want to acknowledge Martin Luther King's birthday because, like I said, he's been a long way. There's rumor that he was killed by black people. I don't know. Do you think the Muslims? Because when they started, when they was when he was in the hotel, there was a few people around, and it was with Jesse Jackson and a few other people. But it was so political back then, we don't know why. But they kind of said there was somebody on the inside that was feeding them information, because they had him bugged, and I mean, they was following him. I mean, you know what I'm saying? But then again, they also said that Martin Luther King was involved in some stuff too. He was playing both sides. So I don't know. They say Farrakhan's playing both sides. I don't know. But I think sometimes the black man, he's got to some point be with the white man, I guess, just so you can get somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But Farrakhan, what about Farrakhan? He always talked about the white man, this and that. But he's getting the white man's money. So go figure. Okay? So, but also, I'm not going to bring it back down thing on Martin Luther King's birthday. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Martin Luther King. And to your family, I don't know who's still living or not, but if you ever happen to see the show, hats off to you. Your dad was in your kinfolk, whatever, was very good, and he made a legacy. Other guys on camera, okay. Okay, with that, other than the President Trump. Okay, yeah. It's going to be very delicate, you guys, okay, how I go about this. And I hope you understand. I hope you don't take this wrong on both sides. Right wing, left wing, middle wing, a liberal, Democrat, Republican, I don't care what you are. We got to get together and do what we got to do in this world. I don't care. And why, what, I can go way back, but why are there Republicans and Democrats? Why is there different sides? The world should be about coming together and doing what's right. So why can't you just everybody agree on and do what's right? That'll make the world go better. But if you can't agree on something and you're stopping this and stopping that, I don't understand. I really don't understand, maybe, and it's my fault. Because I really don't know politics too well. I'm getting into it, though. I really am. I'm going to tell you, I'm really getting into politics. But I got to be careful because I'm one of them hated ones. I get mad quick. I've been in Facebook jail twice. By being involved in one of the Twitter things, but politics. But I got the Shamira, my she got the going. But anyways, I got some viewers after that, though. They subscribed to my channel. They started following me. You know what I'm saying? Because because I had some questions, and I had some feedback because it's true. And see, the thing is, everybody has feedback, but not everybody has gone through what everybody's gone through. You know what I'm saying? You white people, y'all haven't gone through what we've gone through. And black people, we don't go through what the white people go through. You know what I'm saying? So for somebody to just get there and say, this and that should be like that and that, we're all different, But we all have to get along because we're all on this earth. You know what I mean? We got the Iranians, Somalians, we got everybody here now. I mean, we should just bump it and just, you know what I do? I make a habit of saying hi to everybody I walk past, especially if they're from a foreign country. And if they don't speak, I say, excuse me, I said, hello, just to let them know, hey, I spoke to you, you didn't speak back, and it offended me. So then, just speak. But anyways, unlike my daughter's, she stays at a mobile home park, and it's nice. And I don't know if y'all seen that show, Happyfield or Somethingville, where everybody's just happy, and it's colorful, and it's just nice. Anyways, everybody waves at each other that goes there. When I go through there, you can't speed, and there's a code to get in. When you pass everybody waves. They don't even know you, or you don't know them, but they hold hands. Everybody waves. Everybody waves. And I was like, man, I said, this is pretty good. So I'm gonna have done. I pass everybody. I never used to do that. So we have to get in the habit of welcoming each other, loving each other. Because you never know just by saying hi to somebody as you're walking by. You never know how you might just brighten up their day. They might have a bad day. Okay, so let me get on to President Trump. You know what? I don't know why I'm getting this feeling from. I kind of think he was kind of railroaded too. Somebody took advantage of him. Oh, I already have it up here. Somebody took advantage of him because let me tell you. Remember how in the beginning, Trump supporters, you know what they did, their style. Excuse me. Do you think that he was railroaded? Do you think that some people took advantage of the situation of the inauguration, even though he gave the word for them to go and disrupt it? But do you think he really meant to really go in there and do that? I mean, there were pipe bombs. It seemed like this was planned, but he could have been in the plan. It just happened when he gave the speech, he gave the order, go in there and get it. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, but something's not right. And then the police officers that allow it to happen. I don't know if because the gang was coming up, and so many of the protesters coming up, that they were like, too much because they called for help. The help didn't come. So what would you do if you was a police officer and you had to guard the Capitol that day, and it was, you know how people always work. There's not enough help. Okay, when they're low on staff. Okay, so they're working. Here comes this mob. What you gonna do? Try to hold them out, or you gonna move out the way? But number one, do they pay you enough? They take care of you enough? And you see what happened? Those people, they got fired just like that because they knew they didn't stop the people. But what would you do? What would you do? I would try to fight as much as I can. But if my life was in danger of that, I would probably move aside. I would also be pissed off because they didn't care enough about us to bring reinforcements and help, which I heard they told President Trump that he didn't do anything. So that's another thing. Why didn't he do anything? Why? Oh, they want to do it now, but why didn't at the time? Why did he ignore it? Was he that bitter? Or did he really call the order and they followed, thinking that they were going to get away with it because Trump told them, go and I'll be there. I'll be there to support you. He didn't show up. He was a no-show. He didn't even call. No call, no show. Didn't care. Left them. Went home and watched it on TV. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know why I'm coughing. This is starting. You know why? Because it's cold here. Y'all used to put the heater on. You got the heater on. That's okay. I love it though. This is Soundbox 360 Radio. Hello, everybody that has joined us. Thank you for my members that have joined us. If I'm gonna be watching, and if you join me on my live show, you got a surprise coming. Anyways, I'm here every Friday night at 8 p.m. talking about. I'm trying to keep it closer to what I'm doing here at the radio station. But I will talk about main topics and events. You know what I did today? Oh, and shout out all the newcomers. If you're here for the first time, you get to know me. It's cool. You'll love me. Just give me some time with you. It'll be all right. Okay? Yeah. I want to thank everybody that joined us tonight. Like I said, it's going to be a quick night. It's not going to be long. And I just want to go over a few topics because since it's 2021, it started with a big bang. But we still need to come together. A lot of us feel broken. A lot of us feel like we don't have no hope, like there's nobody in charge. Forget the government, this and that. But I'm just curious to see what's going to happen as we move forward this year. So for President Trump, before I get to YFN Lucci, if y'all want to know, YFN Lucci is a rap artist who got into some trouble, and we're going to talk about that. Okay, would you throw your partner out the car? Hold on, man. Don't go nowhere. We're going to come back with that. Okay, but finishing up with President Trump. Let me tell you about President Trump. And so, you know what? For some reason, because I feel sorry for him, and it's crazy. Should I feel sorry for him? You know, should I really feel sorry for him? So, I'm gonna tell you what happened to President Trump. He was born rich. Okay, his daddy was very successful. He was one of the type of guys that you don't lose. He makes his kids do. I mean, okay, he sets an example, but he's like, I don't want you to be second place, first place. You gotta be first place. Second place, they nothing. Okay, so that's in his head. Okay, you got to win. All right, don't be a loser. So don't be a loser is in his mind all his years. So through all his years with his business and everything, okay, he hits third top not to lose. So now here is presidency. Well, guess what? He lost. Okay, so he lost. So that I not blame his dad for all that too, for making him act the way he did. But he lost, and so now he's in shock. Okay, you have 7 stages of grief, and he was in grief. Let me tell you. Okay, you have the initial paralysis at hearing the bad news. He heard the bad news. He was in shock. Okay, so then what happened? Go into a denial. All right, he's trying to avoid the inevitable. He was, oh no, this can't happen. This can't happen. Okay, this can't happen. We got to find out. We got to see what's going on. Then he's angry because he lost. Okay, so he's frustrated, outpouring of follow oppression. Okay, so all these emotions that he's bringing out, and that started with calling the guy to get the votes, which he started bargaining. Okay, which is he's seeking a vain way or a way out of things, or I can't lose. I didn't lose. Somebody must have cheated because I'm Donald Trump. Okay, instead of just accepting it and moving forward like all the other presidents. This is the first president where he's been impeached twice. This is a bipartisan situation. This here has never ever happened again. This is history. This is, I mean, it's crazy. It's just really, 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 really crazy. But anyway, so he's into depression. Okay, his final realization of the end is inevitable, and then he's testing. He's seeking solutions. Hey, give me the votes. You know, I can win. Blah blah blah. Help me out. They're saying no, no, no. That's it. Okay, so now he finally accepted it. He's finally found a way out, but he called in his truth. Okay, so when you are angry and you go through something like that, you have to go through it. Okay, now another situation, getting off of Donald Trump. Donald Trump, I wish the best for you. Good luck, and you won't be able to the second term, and you cannot get your fixings that the president's getting when you leave the office. All that is gone, all because you lost and you couldn't take it like a man. So take the lesson, not the L. I'm changing that. Instead of the L, take the lesson. That's it. Okay, now, I got something for you, okay? Giving you something you can feel. All my hip hop artists out there that joined in, I got something for you. All right. Now, I'm not really I don't really keep up with the hip hop situation because to me, a lot of it is just guns and this and stuff like that, and fighting and burglary and rapping about different things and women naked and stuff, so all kinds of stuff on it. But what would you do if you had a friend, you and your friend was out doing your dude, okay, Robinson or whatever, okay, y'all got caught, cops after you or whatever, or maybe you hit up your homeboys, okay, and y'all trying to get away and your partner gets shot in the head. If your partner even run away. Now meanwhile, y'all famous, okay? His name is YFN Lucci. That's his name. Okay. On December 10th, a shooting in Atlanta left one man dead and another man injured. Emergency crews arrived on the scene and discovered James Adams, who was 28, lying on the street with a gunshot wound to his head. He died at a local hospital shortly after. Kevin Wright, 32, arrived at a nearby fire station with a gunshot wound to the abdomen, with authorities believed to be in connection to the Adams shooting. Wright survived injuries. Now, okay, so Lucci, his real name is Rayshawn Bennett, turned himself in Wednesday one day after police announced he was wanted on a number of charges connected to the shooting, including the murder. The 29-year-old rapper was booked into Fulton County Jail. A spokesman for the Atlanta Police Department confirmed to Billboard. Okay, now, a review of the initial evidence made available to us indicates that there's no basis on criminal charges against Rayshawn Bennett. So he has no criminal charges for that by keeping his friend out? Okay. But they'll continue on their own investigation. But let me tell you, if I had a friend and I was with him, okay, and they kicked me out, I'll be mad. I'll be really pissed off because I'm expecting you to stick with me, okay? I was expecting you to stick. Okay, so a video announcement from Atlanta PD on Wednesday confirmed that YFN Lucci faces the charges of felony murder, aggravated assault, and participating in criminal street gang activities, as well as possession of a firearm during the commission of a felony. And his lawyer confirmed to Billboard that he's currently being held without bond due to a jurisdictional issue, and that he's waiting for it to be kicked up in the higher court, and the bond will probably won't come for a couple of weeks. So that's good. If you murder, you shouldn't even get on bond anyways. I don't care who you are. You shouldn't even, because you notice that back in, I think it was, when was it? It was 2008, I think it was, with this young gentleman, this young boy was a witness to a murder. So he had to come up to be testified, but the guy that he was testifying went to jail, but he was out on bond. And while he was out on bond, he went back to the family and killed both his mom and his and his mom. So I don't think that if you're murdering, you should be out on bond. Okay. So anyway, so shortly before surrendering to authorities, YFN wrote out a new music video with Mosley for their collaboration. So that's going to make big money. They always do something like that. Now, but I don't want to really get into it. You guys can look it up yourself. It's YFN Lucci. and he could talk about what he did. My thing is, why is it in this rap game? I mean, I don't remember back in the day, LL Cool J, Snoop Dogg, who else? Oh, I mean, they weren't like killing and going to jail and murdering stuff. I don't think, were they? Ice Cube, Easy E. You know what I'm saying? They weren't doing all that back then. This is some new stuff here. And these guys, they're singing about guns and money, and then those are the ones that get robbed and killed. So I think it'd be good if y'all change your lyrics a little bit. Rap about something about empowerment and, just something that, what they could help us get ahead, or I don't know, rap about some alphabets or some phonics or something, Hey, come up with good math for the kids since they taking a lot of classes and they're learning. All of them are probably a year behind, okay? Rap about something about, education for the kids or something, or, about climate change or something. I know it won't sell records because it's boring to society, because I found out the more dirtier and evil and disrespectful, the better, because they like that. That's what sells. That's what sells. You got to be crazy and everything just to get hits and likes, okay? You got somebody who's doing some stupid, crazy stuff, got 2, 4, or 3 million hits. Then you got somebody that's really talking about something, or do some educational stuff, or do something positive, and they got little hits. So you see where America's going, you see where the market is, and you see what's going on in our lives and stuff. So, so it's kind of a big thing. I don't know where we're going to take ourselves. I don't know, 2021, I hope that it gets better, but it starts with the man in the mirror, yourself. You can make it better. And you just have to just write down what you need to do and just accomplish one at a time. And don't get discouraged. If something comes your way, just pick it up and keep going. Life is life. You're not going to need, we're going to go through it. We're going to go through it. We're going to go through it. You just got to be strong and be able to handle it in all cases. I'm telling you, in all cases, because it's a trip. It's a trip. Today I was going through something. I went to the airport to pick up Eric, and I hate that airport at Sky Harbor Airport. It's kind of confusing. Actually, it's gotten a little better than what it was before, but my GPS, sometimes use your own GPS. Because these GPS will sometimes be off, okay? I knew where to go, but I trusted and listened to my GPS. And why do we do that? Well, we really know something, but we go the other way just because. Anyway, so it had been one of 4 American Airlines Terminal 4 North arrivals, okay, to the south where I need to go. So I had to go through all that. But I was speeding, because I didn't want to leave him there standing out there too long, But I was like, I could have an accident. I could have, blood, something could have happened. But because I would just stay calm and chill, I got there and I paid attention. I got there right and everything. When I mean pay attention, I mean, there's lines. And I thought we weren't supposed to be traveling at this time. There's a lot of people traveling, y'all. A lot of people traveling. So this COVID is probably going to be out for a while. It's going to be out for a while. I've been to the gym a couple times. I want to go back, but our brother's got COVID now. He's going to Sharon. This is real. But he also has asthma, so he has a preconditioned, a preconditioned situation. Now, he says that they gave him IVs with electrolytes, lots of electrolytes to put back in the body because that's what fights it. So eat right, stick to the vitamins, minerals, and take vitamins. If y'all take vitamins, take vitamins. That's good for you. Take vitamins. Milk, big lots of milk, get your vitamin D, get out in the sun, move around, and enjoy life. Okay? Enjoy life. So that being said, we're going to go ahead and hear some music. Because I know y'all tuned in to hear some music. Go to the app. Okay, Soundbox 360 Radio. Okay, go to your app store, not your Apple store. Go to your app store. And then when you get to your app store, where it says search, you hit the little search button. They'll say, oh. Then you type in Soundbox 360 Radio, and it'll pop up. And then that radio goes on. It's free. It's a free app. You hit it, and you're on. And then you can hear it from there, okay? So we're going to wrap it up, and I want to thank you so much for listening. And I don't know what we'll do next week. But there's a lot of stuff going on right now that with my family and I and with the girls. We have these things, calling, and it's calling for the matriarch of the family. We got to mount up because this new generation we got, I know they ain't watching, we are watching. There's probably one watching, Chantel, she watches that. I think she keeps up with me. But because that day, that's what my grandmother did. There's a problem with that. We got them together and we
we talked about it. But there's some things going on with these millennial women, these girls, and that ain't called for family. We ain't never been through that this generation, any generation, and we ain't standing for it. And y'all, you'll come up starting. So we're not gonna start the generation of that crap. We're gonna nip in the bud and keep it moving. That's what we're here for. Family intervention, if you want to call it, whatever. But that's what we're gonna do. So we have a couple places we have to go, in California and somewhere else. So I don't know where I'll be going. But anyways, how about the stimulus package, y'all? Just spin them up yet? How many things haven't gotten one yet? I haven't gotten any yet. But I did get something else saying it was coming. So who do we got here? Okay, I have Lonnie. Thank you, Lonnie, for watching. I have Patricia Cook. Thank you. I have Vic Lacey. I have Joseph Lamont. Thank you, Joseph. Okay, I hope I get more. But anyways, you want to come on? Does anybody want to come on and say anything? Let me see. Let me bring you to see if this works. Let me see if this works. And then I don't want you to back off. I want you to come on. So it's the same. But you probably can't do it. It says you decline. Did you decline? Did you decline? Why do they put stuff in green all kind of colors that you can't read? Bring Joseph on camera. Okay, I added you. You can't. You can't. Why can't you come on? That's okay. All right. Vic Lacey, you want to come on? I'm bringing you on. Boom. You coming? Nobody's coming. We'll go straight to the music then. Covered. But anyways, this is something new I'm gonna play with, and if we can do this, shoot, y'all. You can stay right where you at when you do it. You coming on? It says can't. Okay, it says can't bring me. Okay, so I can't bring. I'm not gonna care about. I'm getting an iPhone 12. I'm so sick of my camera, and the sound is going out. You can't even hear. You can't even hear. You really can't. So, anyways, with that being said, y'all, we're gonna go ahead and move this to the music. You ready, Miss 360? Mm-hmm. You ready? Okay, so the first song I'm going to play is a dedication to Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday. Change Gonna, no, it's not Change Gonna Come, it's his song. What is it? I don't remember what I put in. Yeah, I think Change Gonna Come. And then there's a song by, about, what's the name? Wycliffe? No. Will I Am. Will I Am. Yeah, Will I Am. And he has a song. Now, I thought it was him and Obama singing, but I guess they fixed it up to where it looked like Obama was singing. But yeah, so we're going to play that song as well. And then a couple other civil rights songs. Then we're going to get to the good music, the bumpy grind music for a little bit. And then we're going to call the night. So I thank you guys for watching. At this point, you can go to the app. Okay, you can catch me on my app. All right. And go from there. And we'll tune in. Okay, y'all. Thank you so much. If you have any questions or anything, there's my number there. There's my number 602-551-3402. While the song's playing, if you want to call in, give me a shout out. Say, hey, what's up? My phone's on. You can give me a call. Okay? So we'll wrap it up with that. And I appreciate y'all for joining.